Hey guys, what I've got for you here is my first video for my Econ 455 major learning project. For those of you that had an opportunity to look at my first couple posts regarding my learning project, you'll know that I have decided to learn how to play the game Minecraft. The reason I chose the game Minecraft for my learning project was because over the past 4 years that I've been in university, I've had the opportunity to partake in many field placements where I've gone out into the schools and actually learned what it is like to be an educator in the classroom. And throughout all those experiences, especially throughout my internship this past fall, students have always talked and talked about how great this game is, and they have been encouraging me for the past 3 years to check it out and see what it's all about. So that is what I'm doing for my learning project. Um, Now I've had the game for about just over a month now. The reason this is my first video is because I wanted to actually try and learn how to play the game a little bit, so I actually knew what I was doing once I started posting the videos, so the videos didn't end up being an hour long and really boring to watch. This way I can get into a video and show you some of my progress, and it won't take forever. So anyways. Um, what I've noticed about Minecraft and the thing that I think is really cool is just how complex it is and how much you can actually do in this game. And one of the cool things is teachers are actually using Minecraft in the classroom. Now that's something I'm going to get into a little later in the learning project and actually maybe go over some stuff that we can actually do in the classroom. But for now, this video is just going to be on like getting into the game, setting up a world, and getting your controls set. But if you're really interested in how it's being used in the classroom, you can actually visit www.minecraftedu.com and you can read all about it there. And just maybe do a little bit more research on how it is being used in the classroom. But it is being used in the classroom, and I think that's something that's really cool. Anyways, we'll get on to what we were going to do today, and that's simply just getting into Minecraft, creating a world, and getting your controls set so you can actually play the game. So, the first thing, obviously, that you have to do, as I mentioned in my second post, is purchase the game and download it. I've already done that, so I'm just going to get in here, open up my Minecraft, and then we're just going to create a test world and get the controls set, and then the video will be done, and we will move on to the next video that is going to probably be on creating some recipes and stuff. But anyways, we'll focus on this one for now. So you open this up, you click play. Initially, this process takes a little bit of time the first time you're doing it, but after you've opened the game up a few times, it gets faster and faster. So okay, so this is the main page Minecraft here. Um, as mentioned in my second post, there's single player, multiplayer. Okay, we're going to be dealing with just single player for my learning project, just because I haven't dealt anything with the multiplayer. And yeah, we're just going to be dealing with the single player. Anyway, so I'm going to click single player here. Now this is where we create our world. So if you've already created a world, you can select the world you created and have been playing on. So obviously this is mine. It's called the Fishbowl. Not really sure why I called it that, but I did. So anyways, if I wanted to go in here and play this one, I would select it and then put play selected world. But for today, when we're getting to get our controls set up, we're going to actually create a new world. Okay, so I would go here. I'm going to create a new world. Okay, I'm going to call it test 1. Okay, and then as mentioned again in the second post, you can choose your game mode. So there's survival, there's hardcore survival, and there is creative. So throughout all our videos, I don't know, we might switch it up here and there, but we're going to deal in survival mode for this video. Okay, we're not going to do very much in this video, just set the controls. So I'm going to go game mode, survival. You can go in here. I'm going to leave all these options. I mean, this is stuff that you can go in and switch if you want to. I'm going to leave it all, and then I'm just simply going to go create world here. So, and then it's going to build your terrain, and then once you have been placed in your world. It's taking a little bit here. So I'm just going to maximize this for us here quickly so we can see. Okay, so as you can see, I've been placed in a world here. Okay, so I'm by some water here right now. And to look around in this game, you simply use your mouse. So I'm actually on a laptop. I think, I haven't played it on a desktop computer, but I would think it's a little bit more difficult on the laptop with the trackpad. I think it would be a lot easier if you had a mouse to look around and use the controls at the same time. But anyways, as far as I know, the only way that you can look around is by using the mouse. Okay, that I'm sure there's another way that you can do that, but this is the only way that I know. Okay, and then what you're gonna do to set your controls, you're gonna hit escape. You're gonna go into options here, and again, you have a lot of other options here that you can set. I'm not gonna deal with any of that. The only thing that I'm gonna deal with is your controls. So these are some big ones here. Like as I mentioned, to move your to look around and use your mouse. I tried switching this invert mouse once, didn't do anything, so I'm not really sure what that does. Anyways, here, your first key. So these are pretty important keys that you need right here. This is your attack and destroy. So this is what you're going to use to, chop down trees and so on. So I have that right now. Now I think these are all set to what I have them at so far. You don't need to use these controls, but this is what I have them set at. So if you wanted to switch this, you would simply click on it. You would hit another key, say H or something, and it would switch. I want it at C. So my attack and destroy is going to be the C key. To drop an item that you have selected, it's the Q key. Okay, pick up a block, you're going to use the A key, and to use item or place a block, you use the G key. Okay, and then we go down here, and these are your inventory, and we'll get more into that in the second video. That'll make a little bit more sense, but anyways, I would leave all these as your numbered keys. Okay, and then obviously to open up your inventory, you have the I key. Okay, so that's all this is. Pretty simple so far. Okay, you just select, and if you wanted to change this, it's just the same. You would just select it and you would choose a different key, but obviously I want that as 2 as well. So, and then you just have some miscellaneous stuff in here. A lot of this stuff I haven't changed. Okay, you can take a screenshot. Okay, toggle the cinematic camera, toggle full screen, toggle the perspective, and so on. Okay, so those aren't necessarily really important. Okay, so far these are the important keys. These you're going to be using a lot, and then these you're going to be using a lot as well. Okay, so to jump, I've got the space bar. To sneak, okay, so that's kind of like to crouch down. You're going to use the A button as well. Okay, to sprint, I have it set as the E button. And obviously I don't need to be doing a play-by-play on this. You guys can see it. But yes, if you wanted to switch something, you simply click it, you switch the key, and that's all you need to do. Okay, so this I believe was F, and we'll change it back. Okay, and then it gets into some multiplayer stuff. Again, we're not going to be dealing with any of the multiplayer. We're only going to be dealing with single player, so we can leave that. And streaming, okay, we're not going to be dealing with any of that either, so we're going to leave it. And then you just hit done. Okay, and then you hit done and you go back to game, and now you're ready to get started. So, like I said, okay, my space bar was my key to jump. Okay, so as you can see, I can jump. I was moving forward with D. Okay, and then if I can get out of here. Okay, and then yes, you start walking around, and I'm using the D key to move forward, and I'm using my trackpad to look around. Okay, if I want to move a little bit faster, I can hit my E button and I can start to sprint. Okay, so that's how that works. Okay, and then remember we had our attack button. So if I'm going to go to a tree here and I want to try and cut it down, okay, I would simply hold down the C button and you can eventually cut this tree down. Now, obviously I have no tools. Okay, if I kind of got into building tools and stuff and how how you had to build most of your resources, or sorry, find most of your resources and build most of your tools in survival mode. So that's actually what I'm going to get into in my next video. So this video was really just about getting the controls set up and showing you what that was all about. So yeah, it's as simple as hitting escape, going into options here, and then going into controls and setting them to wherever, whatever's comfortable for you. So that's going to be the end of this video. Uh, I'm going to have a lot more to come. So, and they'll probably be a little bit more interesting. I realize that this one was kind of boring, but it was my first one, and hopefully the next ones that I post will be a little bit more interesting for you. Okay, thanks. Bye.